doing something significant doesn't require incredible talent. Extensive wealth and prominence is not a prerequisite either. Age, race, size, gender, IQ, background, none of these are qualifications for world changers. World changers are people who do what is necessary. They do all they can possibly do and continue doing it even when they don't think they are making a difference. I don't think they really intend to be a world changer. They're just doing what they have to do. Drenafile was an Albanian woman in the early 1900s. She was a loving wife and mother whose life calling was to be the best wife and mother she could be. She knew the power a mother has. She had the power of life, love, and raising children to follow in that path of love. In 1919, Drenafile tragically lost her husband to illness. He was a well-respected man in their community and was also very involved in leading his family in faith and in love. It was a devastating time for the family, as any loss is. There she stood, a widow, with young children, all alone. The circumstances appeared impossible. But Drenafile did what she had to do. She did what was necessary. Perhaps she held on to the late nights, lying in bed, talking with her husband about parents that they would be. And then when the children came, the people those babies would become. Perhaps she would pause in different rooms of her home and remember the life lessons, the words of wisdom her husband shared with their children. Raising her children to be people of relentless faith and unconditional love was absolutely necessary. So that is what she did. Following the passing of her beloved husband, Drenafile found ways to show her children the way of love. Money was scarce, very scarce, but love is not measured in dollars and cents anyhow. Drenafile opened her home to the city's destitute with an open invitation to come and dine with her family daily. "My child, never eat a single mouthful unless you are sharing it with others," she would tell her daughter. To her young daughter, this was a little strange. "Who are these people, mother?" Drenafile's daughter would ask. The child's questions did not bother Drenafile. After all, she was teaching her daughter a way of life. She would answer, "Some of them are our relations, but all of them are our people." What a lesson for a child to learn. Drenafile's commitment to feeding the destitute sounds incredible to us, but she was only doing what she thought was necessary. Yes, to care for the poor, but more than that, to teach her daughter to care for the poor. She did what was possible, maybe even more, but inevitably, she did the impossible. You may not recognize Drenafile's name or story, but I am sure you know her daughter, Agnes, better known as Mother Teresa. No one would deny Mother Teresa was a world changer, but she emerged from the shadow of another great world changer, her mother, Drenafile.